Right. I was thinking of what is like, so let's say I changed my surname or was born with a different name. What are the base scenarios here? Like how would it play out, me changing the name of my channel, this channel, my YouTube channel? So this is a YouTube pondering. Tanis Gillespie to Tanis Jackson, or Tanis Leonhardi to Tanis Jackson. Today's Saturday, 9 May 2026. And here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, ruminate about name change order and YouTube channel name change, such as Tanis Gillespie to Tanis Jackson, or Tanis Leonhardi to Tanis Jackson for myself, where Tanis Jackson is the settled final name. Okay. So Tanis Gillespie to Tanis Jackson is the harder, and Tanis Leonhardi to Tanis Jackson is the easier. I have assigned this because currently the name of my channel is Tanis Leonhardi, and so far as I am aware, my name is Tanis Leonhardi. So Tanis Gillespie to Tanis Jackson, this is like the however many steps there are. All right. The last step, so the last step of YouTube channel name change is to Tanis Jackson. So am I changing from Tanis Gillespie or from Tanis Leonhardi to Tanis Jackson? So Tanis Gillespie is the harder because it's not currently the name of this channel. So that would imply more than one channel name change. There is with that one, so I would need to change to that. I would also be much harder in terms of if I wanted to go through all of my video descriptions and have Tanis, she, her, hers as the signature, because I filmed it thinking I was Tanis Leonhardi and it turns out I was Tanis Gillespie. Okay, that's over 6,000 videos. I think I have a little over 300 active that I've worked on to have Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle instead of Tanis Leonhardi or Tanis Coralie Leonhardi. So that would require me changing over 6,000 videos, and I insist on doing it manually, as in like by myself on my own. Me doing it. Me going into each video and doing it. Not that that's it's a lot of work. Okay. There's also the, well, if I'm gonna go back through all my videos, you know, do I have consistent blank across everything? So that's a huge time and effort commitment. It would feel so good though if my name were Tanis Gillespie and my channel name were Tanis Gillespie. I think it would be so cool to have that reflected somewhere, like even if it's just Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle is the settled solution for the pre-Tanis Jackson videos. I think it would be so cool to have that, like that, you know, it like it could change. Like, so let's say I become Tanis, I'm Tanis Gillespie and I go to Tanis Jackson. It'd be so cool to have like Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle consistently across everything, and then like I become Tanis Jackson, and then the signature is Tanis Jackson. I think as a YouTube a tennis thing, tennis taste, because like other people might have that taste too. So a tennis taste, I think it would be very cool to see that for my stuff, to do that for my stuff. If I could, it would be harder. I think it would be very worthwhile from my perspective. Okay. And then as bonus, what does my guy getting me to take his surname get him? So like I become Tanis Jackson for this pondering I'm talking through. So what does my guy, so in this case my Michael Jackson, getting me to take his surname Jackson get him? It gets him my critical eye to his life story with and without me, including his life before I was born. So this is, all of my soulmates are older than me, so there's time before I was born. Do they get my critical eye? Okay. Does he, and then this is something I came up with, well, okay. Does he, question mark, pamper me when I am in the Northern Ireland Army? This I came up with in the Cinnabar today when viewing 2026 film Michael, We Are So Frisky. So he performs and invites me on stage for a song each time. He waits Each time I stand perfectly still for the duration of the song, like I have learned / I'm learning in the military. One time he says, "It looks like you have something to say." I say, "Can I touch it?" and indicate the upper flap of his jacket over his chest. And he says, "Yes, you may touch it." And I get to touch his jacket. My dominant senses of sound and touch at work here. And because I love him so much and somehow make time for him in the Army by watching 2026 film, Michael, repeatedly, the one I saw today. I teach myself his choreography to Beat It in the movie. So there's a scene in the movie where they do choreography for Beat It. I choose the choreography because I could improv engagement with him. So it's a good, I was watching it and I was like, this would be really good, like, to, like, engage with somebody, if that makes any sense, like in dance. So from my perspective, one of the times he brings me on stage for a song, at the time I am confident in my abilities to perform the choreography and respond / engage in dance with him when he pushes me to see what I can do / what my limits are. And I start the choreography. How far do I make it until he engages and dances with me? Smiley face. I would wait for this. I would wait to get it right. I would wait to try. And this started with, he waits. So it's about waiting for each other. And yeah, and me trying to bring myself to him on his terms and engaging with him in a way he knows to, like, build him up in his space, so to speak. Anyway, as a YouTube pondering, Tanis Gillespie to Tanis Jackson or Tanis Leonhardi to Tanis Jackson.